Bingo Blitz rules.
If your bingo has ads in it,
That's not a bingo.
if it doesn't have the coolest tournaments, mini games, and the most breathtaking design,
Nope, not a bingo.
if your bingo moment makes you feel so excited that you just want to burst in joy and scream out loud, bingo! Sorry, so you're playing...
Bingo Blitz? Now that's a bingo. Go for a world of excitement with Bingo Blitz, the #1 free bingo game. Download Bingo Blitz and play for free.
Now that's a bingo.
This episode is brought to you by Skinny Pop Popcorn. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Oh, so light and crunchy. Skinny Pop Original Popcorn is the snack you've been searching for. Made with just 3 simple ingredients: popcorn kernels, sunflower oil, and salt. Snacking never felt or tasted so good. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Give yourself permission to snack and pick up Skinny Pop Original Popcorn today.
Let's hang out.
Let's hang out.
And let's talk about what lessons about.
Let's hang out.
And let's listen to 2 lesbians shout.
Let's hang out.
Let's hang out.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Les Hang Out. I'm Ellie Brigida.
And I'm Lee Holmes Foster, and here is what's happening this week.
This week in the Lesdom.
Do you guys want to hear some more about live shows? Because we are planning some live shows, and we are really excited about it, and we want to meet you guys in person. So stay tuned. As soon as we have details, we are going to be posting them.
Our Patreon campaign has wrapped, but that does not mean that you can't become a patron. So if you want to donate to our Patreon, please do so. You get exclusive content, access to our Facebook group. We have been loving hanging out with you guys over there, bloopers, and the sweet jingle that you just heard. That's all.
That's all. That's it. That's all there is. We're done. That's a wrap.
This week was also a very exciting week in the Lesdom because Anna Kendrick finally talked about her sexuality. Granted,
a little,
okay, but
alluded to her sexuality.
We will take what we can get, people.
Yes, give it to us.
She did not say she was straight, and that's enough for me.
I think she very much left the possibility out there.
Yeah, she left it open. She said she's sexually fluid, and it gives more hope to the Chloe shippers and all of us. So.
And again, reference the kiss and how they wanted Chloe to happen. So we're still going strong. Release the kiss. Still out there. As a reminder, we also have more YouTube content. We are expanding our YouTube this season, so we are going to have new videos, new queer content coming your way. Please check it out. Please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss all that good stuff. That is what is happening this week.
And back to you, Ellie and Lee.
Thanks, Ellie and Lee, and welcome to our 13th installment of Shoulda Been Gay.
Oh, it was fun, it was great, but it should have been a little more gay.
Hey Ellie, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling aight.
Gnarly, because today we're going to be taking it back to a classic Disney Channel original movie, Motocrossed.
Should have been gay. And
that's it. That's done. That's all we need to say.
that's it. Honestly, we said the word motocrossed. We all know.
Should have been gay.
Should have been gay. All over our social media, people have been begging for motocross.
Yes. It's a classic.
It's a classic.
It is a classic. It's taken it back a little bit. It's 2001.
Yeah.
Very turn of the millennium. So for anyone who is not familiar with Motocrossed, here is our IMDb synopsis for the film. A young girl secretly poses as her twin brother to win the big motocross race for him after he breaks his leg.
And I have to tell my synopsis, as always.
Yeah, we should have a
right?
A gay synopsis.
We need a gay synopsis. Here's my thing, though. This movie confused me. Because my synopsis is... All right, I'll give my synopsis. My synopsis is, a young lesbian secretly poses as her straight brother, pretending that she's straight to win the big motocross race. I don't know, but she's pretending she's straight. That's the only thing she's posing as, okay?
Here's my synopsis. Once again, Shakespeare's Twelfth Night is gay.
Yes. All right. Way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Okay. Take 2 of retelling Twelfth Night It's always gay. Twelfth Night is the gayest Shakespeare play.
It's always gay.
Right? I mean, there's no
Always.
way not to make it gay. It's just because as soon as you start getting people in drag and you're blurring gender lines and it gets a little queer everywhere, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say, whoever the actress is that plays Andy's this main character, she looks good as
Yeah.
this, like, cute little butch lesbian. Like,
Oh, yeah.
good.
There is a lot about this movie that, you know, in hindsight, like, I'm sure she stirred a lot of feelings in a lot of young, burgeoning lesbians.
Oh, yeah.
In the early 2000s.
I rewatched this movie to prep for this because I had not seen it since probably 2001. But the thing is, I'm like, okay, the only reason this movie succeeded was because of lesbians.
Yeah,
Like,
it
because
has
of
to have
young,
been.
like, lesbians who love Disney. Because I'm sorry if you guys like the movie. When you watch it again, nothing happens. Nothing.
No, here's what I'm going to say. The movie succeeded for two reasons. One is lesbians. Two is every 13-year-old girl who was, like, in love with Riley Smith in 2001.
Valid.
Right? I mean,
Valid.
he was, like, a big thing for a while.
Yeah, he was a babe. I'll give it to him.
You know,
But, like-
and then this, it's almost like a twofer. You get him and, like, lesbian Riley Smith. I mean,
Yeah.
they
it's-
look very similar. Like, I always thought they looked more alike than her and her brother.
Oh, yeah, they really do. So it's,
Right?
yeah. Let's just start from the beginning.
Okay. I'm taking it
Let's
back.
dive
Let's get back on track.
Get back on track. That was just
Okay.
like general thoughts, but here we go. So even from the beginning, we have just like the most annoying gender stereotypes ever.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
oh,
bad.
Andy is a cheerleader and has to be a cheerleader, but her brother gets to do motocross even though she's better at it. And I'm like, I want to poke my eyeballs out.
Also, the cheerleading storyline, they just, like, drop it like a sack of flour after that, right?
Yeah, they were like,
Like,
she
it never
yeah.
comes up once.
Ever again. She cares nothing for cheerleading.
Yeah.
And she just wants to she just wants an excuse to chop her hair off and be her true authentic self. So
Don't we all?
that's where we're at. And her father is the most frustrating ever. He
Yeah.
says to her, I want you to start focusing on things that a 15-year-old girl should be concentrating on.
Thanks, Dad.
Right? And it just brings me back to But I'm a Cheerleader. Because why not? For those of you who haven't seen But I'm a Cheerleader, there's this part, or even The Miseducation of Cameron Post, there's this idea in conversion camps that there's like a root to you being gay, right? That like stems from confusion of your gender identity, blah, blah, blah. And
Hold on, let me do this again. Okay.
Yes.
Good.
But her dad literally says to her, I can't believe I let you ride motocross for too long. It's all my fault that you're
Yeah.
such this like butch girl. I let you ride motorcycles for too long. I'm like, oh my God. I can't.
You can't cheerlead the gay away, Dad. Sorry.
You can't. You can't.
Here's what I like to believe. I like to believe that even though they never reference the cheerleading storyline again, I'm gonna canonically just superimpose this movie with Bring It On, and just say that it's all like she left that cheerleading team. Who left that Missy had to join?
Oh,
I can make it happen. I can make it all make sense.
Carver broke her leg.
Okay, well,
So
Andrew broke his leg. So I'm just saying, I think that there's a way in which this all makes sense. And the important takeaway is cheerleaders are kind of gay.
Yes.
Right?
I think
Like, this is gay, she's gay, but I'm a cheerleader, gay. Bring it on, gay.
Yeah.
Heroes, save the cheerleader, save the world. Guess what that cheerleader was? Gay. I mean, come on. I'm floating a theory, you guys. I'm working out the kinks, but
I honestly think it's pretty spot on.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think it's all coming together. It feels like the pieces are clicking for me. Cheerleader, gay.
Yeah, that's it.
So there you go.
There you go.
And she decides to live her best gay life by cutting all her hair off, talking like a, I don't know, like 80s movie surfer dude, beach guy.
Yeah, and But the great thing about that is that when she like personifies a dude, she hits on so many women.
She really does.
And it just comes so naturally to her that I'm like, gay.
The smoothest thing she does in the whole movie for me is the, oh, Tommy girl, my sister wears it. Smells better on you, though. It's, like, so smooth and thoughtless and, like, just falls right out of her. And you're like, oh, that's good.
Yes.
That was nicely done.
Yeah, she has got lines. And they just constantly keep bringing up the fact that Andrew is such a hit with the ladies. And I'm like, no, it's because she's a cute lesbian.
Yes.
And all the
100%.
girls love cute lesbians.
We're going to refer back to our Twist of Straight episode when straight, quote-unquote straight girls are a little too into lesbians. Those are the girls who are into...
Andy.
Andy, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
100%.
100%.
But the thing that I don't understand is... It happens here, and it happens in our other 12th Night remake of She's the Man, that for some reason, when these two girls pretend to be their brothers,
yes,
they don't act like their brothers do, right? Like, her brother in this movie and real Sebastian in She's the Man both just talk like normal human beings, but for some reason, when they go to impersonate them... the only way that they know how to be a guy is to talk like a jock in like a bad like B movie high school like don't get pregnant. Like for some reason that becomes the hey man, what's up? Just doing dude bro things over here like a dude. Like why is that why do they talk like that? Her brother doesn't talk like that at all.
No. Overcompensating for sure.
Overcompensating a little bit. And I love that somehow that is what like other guys are all like, yeah, totally normal.
Yeah, I don't understand. The main takeaway from all of these like 12th Night-y kind of things are like, how do you ever not know?
Yeah, right?
Like when it's just like, this person is weird. Like
you'd think Dean would have not been into it so much.
Yeah, but that's why I was having a weird time with this movie because I almost want it to be should have been gay men.
Ooh. Like Dean and Andrew?
Yeah, like that Andy actually is just Andrew. They have this whole flirtation and Andrew's not as good of a racer as Dean. And so Dean helps him, but then they have that whole moment where they're splashing around and like he thought...
Yeah, it's a little gay, right?
Yeah, he thought he was a dude. He thought he was a dude. And he was flirting with him nonstop, Dean.
Yeah. Take your shirt off. Come on, bro.
Yeah, come on. Like, let's get naked and jump in this lake.
And then they talk very close to each other in that water.
Oh, yeah. And then...
Like, I feel like that would make, straight guys a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're like... And then Dean is the one who keeps, like, wrestling Andy.
Yeah.
I'm like...
Yeah, don't hug me, but I just want to, like, wrestle you in this water topless.
Topless.
It's fine.
Yeah,
cool.
So there's some conflicting feelings about this. But
I can see that.
Yeah, but another option for me is that Andy is just a lesbian. She's always been a lesbian. She's actually an out lesbian. Because it's just like...
Well, now, let's not dream too big here.
I know, but like it's almost too obvious that like she can't even have like a coming out story in this movie because it's like, duh.
Right.
You know?
Because that is the movie, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think what you're saying is how does it fit into our typical should have been gays because there's no lesbian ship in it, right? There's no like female
I just
ship.
Don't have any female ship that I'm like, yes, let's do
okay,
this.
here's my argument for my lesbian ship in this movie. I ship Andy and the gaggle of girls that come to have her mom do their nails.
Okay.
At the trailer. And here's what I would say is my ship is Andy and that whole troop of girls a la Curious Video from Haley Kiyoko.
Yes, because
I want Andy in like the motocross kit, like lying on the ground, short hair, don't care, and a whole bunch of girls with their nails did like just draped all over her.
Okay, yeah, because I get that. I feel like it is because Andy's like almost too smooth. It's like I don't want Andy to have a girlfriend. Like I just want her to be like the player to end all players.
We just want her to be draped in women. Yeah.
Yeah. That is that is so valid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feel better now?
I do feel better about that because I was like,
so
there's
glad.
literally no other girl to ship her with because...
Yeah, because you're not going to ship her with Farron because she's terrible.
No, Farron sucks. I'm like, Andy's too good for you. And like, I don't want that.
I know.
Yeah. But I also love Andy being an out lesbian in this whole thing where she is still pretending to be her brother because she has to, because women aren't allowed or blah, whatever. We're going to play that crap, which is not true. In the rule book, we find out that it doesn't say anything about that, but misogyny.
Thanks, Mom. Mom to the rescue, did her research.
Yeah, thank you, Mom. But then all of her advice about women is even better, giving advice to Dean, because she actually likes flirting with women and dates women. But she still has to pretend she's a man for the whole, like, motocross stuff.
Sure. Okay. I'll give it to you. I think that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's valid. To be real, there is one other female character who is referenced. Andy gets NSYNC tickets at the beginning of the movie. And she says, I have to call Kelly. So, in the gay version of this, Kelly is her girlfriend who she's going to go to the NSYNC concert with.
Fair enough.
Because lesbians still love NSYNC. Come on. Like, every member of NSYNC is pretty much a lesbian.
Right. So. I mean, especially they were in 2001. I mean, let's be honest.
Oh, yeah. Lesbian aesthetic.
They were a good, like, gateway.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So Kelly, I mean, I'll give it to you because, come on, Andy and Kelly, those are lesbians.
Yeah.
That's totally a lesbian couple. That's... So I guarantee someone out there listening, you are Andy and Kelly, and we know it, and we love you for it.
Yes. And Deli.
And Deli. Candy? Oh my God, Candy.
Candy's good.
Oh, how did we miss that?
I don't know.
That's on us. That's on us, you guys. I'm sorry.
Why do I always come up with the complete wrong ship name? Like, the one that's so obvious is right there, and I'm like, no, let me say the weird one. Cool.
This episode goes out to all the Candy couples out there.
Yes.
We apologize for Ellie. I have no excuse for her. I'm sorry.
I have no excuse for myself either, so it's fine.
So that's our new movie. Our new movie is proud lesbian Andy hiding out as a motocross dude. And or trans man Andy and Dean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm for it. I think either way, either one of those options, the result is should have been gay.
Should have been gay.
Should have been gay. There you go.
Perfect.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. And as we head into Thanksgiving time, I want to start by thanking my wife, Kelsey, who has not only listened to just about every episode of this podcast for 8 seasons now, but who also is the only reason I'm able to make time to record it every week. She takes the kids, gets them dinner, and gets them ready for bed just so that Ellie and I can come on and yell about gay things into each other's faces for an hour. So here's a reminder to send some thanks to the people you're grateful for in your life, including yourself. I've been in therapy for a long time now, and one thing that's so important about therapy is how it teaches you to be more intentional. And being intentional about gratitude and how to show that to the people you appreciate is just one of the many benefits that I've gotten from therapy over the years. If you've been thinking of starting therapy, consider giving BetterHelp a try. I know how hard it can be to find time for regular therapy, and BetterHelp is designed to be flexible and convenient for your schedule. You can fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. If you want to start being more intentional about gratitude in your life, visit betterhelp.com/letshangout today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/letshangout.
Let's hang out.
For many businesses, the holiday season can be both an exciting and stressful time. With so many balls in the air, one thing you definitely want to know you can rely on is how you're selling your products. And with Shopify, you can rest easy knowing it's the home of the #1 checkout on the planet. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. And when it comes to successful brands like Aloe, Allbirds, or Skims, an often overlooked secret is all the things that go on behind the scenes that make selling and, for shoppers, buying simple. For millions of businesses, if you take a peek behind that curtain, you'll see that Shopify is what makes it all possible. Shop Pay boosts conversions up to 50%, so that's more happy customers and way more sales going. It's true all the time, but especially this time of year, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling, on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout we use for Realm merch with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/realm, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/realm to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/realm.
What's up, guys? It's the champ, Sean O'Malley, here to talk to you about Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to win real money while watching football. Run your game on Prize Picks.
Prize Picks will give you $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Just download the Prize Picks app and use code SPOTIFY. That's code SPOTIFY on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play a $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Hey, do you like true crime? Me too. And I know what you're thinking. There's so many true crime pods out there, you've already heard all the stories. Well, what if I were to tell you you're wrong? I'm Leroy Luna, the host of Excuse Me, That's Illegal, the podcast that takes a hardcore look at softcore crime. I've got a back catalog of hundreds of bizarre and hilarious stories just waiting to be heard by you. So come join me. Excuse Me, That's Illegal is available anywhere you get your favorite podcasts, with new episodes dropping on the 10th, 20th, and 30th every month, baby.
Good?
I think that was pretty good. It was a really short one.
Yeah, but that's okay. Literally nothing happens in the movie.
Nothing happens. Literally nothing happens.
My other synopsis is, nothing happens, there's an hour of motocross footage, and I somehow don't know. I thought I had forgotten things from when I saw the movie 15 years ago, and apparently everything I remembered was the only things that happened in the movie. Yeah, so
valid.
there you go.
And that means it's time for...
Let me hear you say hip, 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 yeah.
We love hearing from you guys, and we want to take an opportunity every episode to shout out some of our favorite things that have been happening, people reaching out to us, or people that we want to give some credit to.
And this week, we have a very special shout out.
Such a special one.
And something that I feel like I've hit my peak. So I'm going to say. And it's only
Ellie's brushing her shoulders off a little bit.
It's only downhill from here. But I feel like a lesbian officially. So
we got an email.
Sorry, Lee's like, shut up, Ellie. We got an email from a woman named Alden Sparks.
Which also A+ name. I love it.
Yeah, I love the name. Like, feels like she should be like a romance novelist.
Yes, right? Absolutely.
Yeah, Nicholas and Alden Sparks.
Yes. Well, Nicole and Alden Sparks. Or Nicholas.
Obviously. But she had messaged us looking for a community of queer women, which was wonderful. And then at the end of the email, in a PS, you want to take this one, Lee?
Hold the ballsiest move ever. It was epic. It was epic, you guys.
It was incredible. Like, so many props. So many props to Alden.
I love this. I love this so much because here's the thing. I feel like there's so many times where, like, you wish you had gone for something or you think you, like, could and you don't, you know? I feel like so many people, we just don't. This was like, boom, balls to the walls. I'm just doing it. Like, just PS, like, I'm into you. Here's my picture. And I thought that was amazing.
Let me read exactly what. It was amazing. So then in the end of her email, she says, P.S. I've heard you mention a couple of times that you're into blondes, Ellie. I'm a blonde, winky smiley face.
Which is Accurate. You are into blondes.
Which is valid. And she attached a picture. And I was like, this is the most bold woman in the world. And so impressed.
I want to take a quick minute to highlight real fast, just while we're saying this. We did ask for permission to talk about this, which also agreeing to let us talk about this with her name is like the second ballsiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
We love you, Alden. We think you're fantastic.
Amazing.
We were just like floored by how confident that is.
Yeah,
I just think that's so
amazing.
great.
It's amazing. But yeah, I do already have a blonde girlfriend, which confirms the fact that I'm into blondes.
But I think the important thing here is if there are any single women out there bopping around Oklahoma City, is that right?
Yes, Alden is located in Oklahoma City. And if you are a queer woman in Oklahoma City, email us because we want to hook this girl up. She is amazing.
We've got the woman for you. And she's got it going on. So there you go.
There you go. And we'd also like to take this time to appreciate our lesbian Jesus patrons. As always, Amy and Ellen,
Kayla Kelly,
Grace Bowen,
Lizette Stye, and Jess Klaus. So thank you so much, you guys. Remember, you can also find us on all the social medias. We are at Les Hangout Pod on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Or you can email us at leshangoutpod@gmail.com.
You can check out our website at leshangoutpod.com.
And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/leshangoutpod.
If you want to help support the podcast, and we sure hope you do, there's a couple different ways you can do that. One of them, you can become a Patreon patron. You get access to all sorts of cool stuff. You can hang out with us in our exclusive Facebook group. You can watch Lesential movies with us in our viewing parties. It's a good time. We highly suggest checking it out.
And if you want to rock some sweet Les Hangout merch, you can find that at bit.ly/lesshop.
If you want to follow us individually, the best place to find me, I am on Twitter and on Instagram at LSH Foster.
And I am on Twitter and Instagram at Ellie Brigida. And with that, I'm Ellie.
And I'm Lee. And let's hang out again soon.
Let's hang out.
What's up, everyone? It's Noah Daniels.
Hey, y'all. I'm JJ.
Hey, guys. It's Kat.
And we're your hosts of the Real Hauntings podcast, where we bring on guests to share their first-hand encounter ghost stories and supernatural experiences. Now on to the trailer.
I've been warned to not tell this story, but I think because of the way it ends, it's okay to tell this story, because some people say that with certain entities, to like speak of them or talk about them or in any way like portray them as powerful will attract them to other people. The creepiest thing about it to me is a lot of times it would wait for me to notice it. Like it would just lay its arm out like this, and then I'd be like, where is it? Where is it? And then I'd see it, and then it would just slither back.
For more information on the Real Hauntings, Real Ghost Stories podcast, make sure you check out real.fm to learn more about our podcast and many other amazing podcasts.